Matthew 5:35. Meta inte ge, hoti hupopadion estin ton padon autu, meta esura saluma, hoti palis estin tu megalu basileos. So we're continuing in a series of things that Jesus is telling his disciples they should not swear by, they should not make an oath by, neither by this, neither by that, neither by the earth, because it is the footstool of his feet. In other words, it's the footstool of God's feet, right? Above this, we said we shouldn't swear by heaven because it's his throne. And we shouldn't swear by the earth because it is the footstool of his feet. And neither by Jerusalem because it is the city of the, it is the city of the great king. Craig Blomberg in his Matthew commentary points out that each one of these comments it sort of qualifies. Someone could think, well, I'm not swearing ultimately to God. I'm just swearing by the earth. And we know that from reading the Mishnah and other things that in the Jewish setting, people would sometimes engage in these little, well, I have my fingers crossed kind of idea. So I'm swearing by earth. And he's like, you swear by the earth, that's God's footstool. You swear by the city, that's the city of the great king, right? It's the city of the Davidic king who reigns under God's pleasure and purpose. So is the reason why we shouldn't swear at all. Jesus is telling us, because all these things belong to God, and our speech should always be completely truthful. Let's take a note here about the word polis. The word polis means city, and I translated it as the city rather than a city because it precedes the copulative verb, precedes the to be verb, and from the context, we would expect it to be definite, right? It has a specific city in mind. In fact, when this happens, Caldwell observed this, when you have a definite predicate nominative that comes prior to the to be verb, 90% of the time, roughly, I think it was technically 87 or something, but roughly 90% of the time, even though the context says it's definite, it will lack the article. So that's not uncommon to have a definite predicate nominative preceding the copulative verb lacking the article.